This episode of the Adrenaline Project features challenges that have been prepared and constructed by trained professionals. If you feel the need to recreate any of these challenges at home, don't. Just audition for the show and we'll hook you up. Coming up on the Adrenaline Project, 1 down and 1 to go. Past winners from this season are back to take on my toughest challenges yet and compete against the best of the best.
If you don't win, it seems like you've done all this for nothing.
But that's what it's about. If they want a shot at being this year's Ultimate Adrenaline.
And now I'm just 1 step away from facing off against Dimitri.
6 will arrive, but only 1 will move on to the finals. Let's get it started.
The next semi-finalists are on board. Here we come.
This is the Adrenaline Project.
I'm Scott, and I'm 15 years old. In the previous challenges, I had to face some pretty tough competition. I think the fact that I was taller than most of the other people in my group helped. Never underestimate the skinny kid.
My name is Mitch, and I'm 14 years old. There were a lot of physical challenges I faced, and it came down to me and my cousin in the finals, and I buckled down to beat him. I'm not too worried about the competition here. I'm definitely bigger, faster, stronger.
My name is Sarah, and I'm 16 years old. Being in the semifinals really proved to me that I had what it takes to win. The stakes are that much higher, and there's that much more pressure, but I'm ready to go.
My name is Mark. I'm 16 years old. I got to the semifinals by destroying my competition. I know Boomer's just going to step up his challenges, and because of that, I'm going to even step up my aggressiveness. I'll do anything to win.
I'm Sophia, and I'm 14 years old. The last time I was here, I was up against one of the toughest competitors on the Adrenaline Project. I made it to the semis because I just pushed myself, so I definitely think I could take it home.
My name is Nano, and I'm 15. What I learned last time is to never underestimate my competitors. It's awesome being back on the Adrenaline Project because it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Just wanted to keep going.
Welcome back to my base camp. 6 of you are here to compete in my semis, but only 1 will be moving on to the finals. Go ahead, take a look at my winners board. Only spot left is across from Dimitri. You think you have what it takes to get there?
Yeah.
Well, we'll see about that. Mark, last time you were here, you manhandled the competition. Are you gonna be bringing that same person back this time around?
Same person's back and going to dominate all these guys.
No.
I think so.
Sophia, you're the only person in this lineup without a medal. But because of your great work ethic, I brought you back as my wild card. What are you gonna do different this time?
Well, you see me, I'm small, but I can take all of these guys down if I set my mind to it, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Mitch, you're one of the toughest competitors I've ever seen. But now you're up against people who are just as strong and fast. How are you gonna compete against them?
Bring my 100%. Not going to lose a challenge here. Not going to lose a challenge in the finals.
Nano, you intimidated by anybody in this lineup?
Nope.
Not even the big, strong wrestler.
No.
So who's going to the finals, guys?
I am.
I'd like to see it happen. Take this time, get to know each other a little bit better. I got some work to do.
Hey, guys.
Hey, what's up?
So, Sophia, how'd you get here?
Yeah, who'd you go up against?
Dimitri.
Oh,
Dimitri. Everyone here is asking me about Dimitri. It's like I'm not gonna move on, but they can do it all they want because I'm gonna win everything. Yeah, he's just like, oh, aren't you scared of me?
All the time that works, though. Even if you're not liked by anyone, if you win, you win.
The competition this time is definitely harder than last time. Mitch, the true high school jock, very cocky, and then Nano seems to know everything.
You look like 30 in your picture.
Thanks, I guess.
I'm pretty pumped to make it all the way here.
I've come first in every single challenge, so I'm ready to keep winning.
You guys ready for your first challenge of the semifinals?
Yeah.
Good. This is called Drop the Bucket. I'll be splitting you up into 3 teams of 2. One person will be perched on a log holding a yoke with 2 buckets while the other collects sand. On the whistle, the collector will grab sand and place it in their partner's buckets. As soon as your buckets are full, work your way across the balance beam. However, if your feet hit the ground, you'll have to swap positions with your partner and restart from the beginning. The first 2 teams to make it to the other side of their beam will be moving on to compete in tomorrow's second semifinal challenge. Here are your teams. Mark, Sarah, you're team 1. Mitch, Sophia, you're the second team. That leaves me with Nano and Scott. You're the third. Okay, pick a color, get in positions.
Oh, this is an unusual challenge for me because I really can't use my aggressiveness. But me and Sarah have actually thought of something that we might try and do.
I was thinking not to be the best.
Being paired up as a girl could be a factor as an advantage because females tend to have better balance than males, but also carrying more weight could be more difficult for them.
I'm pretty confident with Sophia. She's a wild card, maybe a bit smaller, not as strong as anybody else, but I trust her. That's all that really matters.
First two teams to the end of their balance beam are going to the second challenge of the semis.
Hold it.
Yellow's down, switch it up. Red's down, they're switching.
Turn it up.
Blue's the only team that hasn't fallen yet. Come on, Yellow, switch it up again. Yellow having a ton of trouble, they're down again. Blue's full, you can walk.
Slow, take it slow. Oh, down. Yeah, boy!
Blue's done! Yes. Who's gonna join him? Sarah and Mark in the lead.
Can we go?
Red's good to walk. If Red could make it across the balance beam, they'll be joining Blue in the second challenge of the semifinals. Oh! Sarah takes a huge wipeout. Start again.
Let's go.
Mark, both feet have to be on that post. And Red's down again.
We're good. Slow down.
And Yellow can walk.
You're good. Keep going.
Yellow's down. They're switching again. Come on, guys. I haven't seen a balance this bad since I checked my bank account.
Okay.
Sophia and Mitch switching again. Sarah and Mark trying to fill up their buckets.
Come on, Mark, you can do this.
Mark, quit throwing the sand, or you'll be disqualified.
Do you think I should fill up the side first, or how are we doing?
Keep going.
Mark and Sarah are so close. That's good. Oh, the wind is picking up. She's having some trouble balancing, but she's still up. That's it. Red and Blue are moving on.
We just didn't have it. It didn't come together, and we didn't have it for one second.
Good job, guys.
Thanks, you guys.
Good job, man.
Good job.
I'm really disappointed. This isn't what I came here to do.
Great work out there. Mitch, Sophia, I'd love to see you move forward in these semifinals, but unfortunately today you just couldn't get your balance. Say your goodbyes, you're going home.
That's it.
Guys, great job.
Thanks.
It is a disappointment losing, but to be chosen as a wild card feels really, really, really good. And I think that's really an honor, and it's just a great feeling to have.
It's really devastating to go down in the first round. Even though 60 competitors came through here, being in the top 10 doesn't mean anything to me if I'm not number one. It's all the same.
Well, congratulations, you four. You're moving on to the second challenge of the semifinals. How's it feel?
Great.
Well, you figured out today's event. Maybe these will help you figure out tomorrow's. Head back to camp, practice with those. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay. My competition now is the 3 boys, and that means that I'm the only girl left, and it just really makes me want to win, so watch out. Boys are going down.
Coming back to camp after the challenge was pretty fun. We drew on Mitch's face. We'll draw Sophia down here.
I feel great right now.
Tackle them like together.
I think I'm definitely up there to compete with the other guys. I think my determination and just overall outlook at how well I can do here is just way beyond the other guys.
Yo, this is so much harder than it looks.
Dude, it's so cold out today. It is. It's freezing. I really hope this challenge isn't in water.
I'm extremely confident. Now that I have seen the others compete, I know them a bit better, and I think that'll really help in the next competition.
Oh, you got it.
Okay. It's tough stuff. At camp, it's pretty intense. Everyone's kind of thinking about the next challenge. My biggest threat right now is probably Mark because he's the biggest. I know that doesn't necessarily mean he's going to do the best, but it still makes him the most intimidating.
Well, I hope the rain won't be a problem for the second semifinal challenge. This is called Pathfinder. On the whistle. whistle. You'll crawl through the mud underneath your barricade towards your pot. There, you'll bob for a key that'll open up your foot restraints. Once your feet are free, go to the broken down furniture, find another key to free your wrists. As soon as you're free from your shackles, go over to the gate and figure out the combination. Once you unlock your gate, hook yourself into the combat line and work your way across the lake. You're gonna have to pull the equivalent of half your body weight behind you. First 2 competitors to get to the other side and raise their flag will be moving on to tomorrow's 3rd and final challenge to be 1 step closer to the finals. All right, let's get you in position. Scott in red, Nano in blue, Sarah in green, Mark in yellow. First 2 to raise their flag are moving to the 3rd challenge of the semifinals. And they're off to their barricades. Mark's through first. Nano right behind him. Sarah gets to her pod. All 4 bobbing for their keys. Scott's out. First one of the furniture. And Mark's through. Mark using his usual aggressive behavior. Come on, Mark. I don't come into your house, throw all your furniture around. And he finds his key. Mark's got his key. Sarah still struggling. Scott's free. Nano's off to the furniture. And Mark's free. He's onto his gate. Scott and Mark on their gates.
Come on.
Nano's still having a lot of trouble trying to get those wrist shackles off.
Hi, guys.
Nano's free of his wrist restraints. Scott, Nano and Mark working on their gate. Sarah falling way behind the others. Mark's through. He's clipping himself in. Oh, Mark takes a tumble into the lake. Nano through his gate. He's not far behind Mark. Mark almost to shore. Scott desperately trying to unlock his gate. Mark raises his flag. Mark's moving on. Ah! Who's gonna join him? Nano's out of the water. He's unclipping himself. He raised his flag. That's it. Mark and Nano are moving on.
Woo! Yeah! I'm so pumped right now just to go to the final challenge of this. It's great.
That's good. Now I'm just 1 step away from going to the finals, and I don't know, it's just so awesome.
So it's really frustrating because every other event I've done, I've come first. This time, I think the pressure got to me.
I wish I could have made it just a little bit further. It just happened to be whose day it was. Obviously, it wasn't mine.
Good hustle out there. Scott, Sarah, you put in a strong effort in that last challenge. It's not easy to get to the semifinals. Unfortunately, you will not be moving on. Say your goodbyes, you're going home.
Good luck. Bye, Mark. Good luck.
Good job, baby. Come back. Good job, next time.
Well, congratulations, you 2. Now you're going to the 3rd and final challenge of the semifinals. It's got to feel pretty good.
Sure does. Yeah.
Head back to camp. I left you a surprise there that'll get you through tomorrow.
I'm really disappointed that I'm not moving on. Just make it here and lose, it's really frustrating, but it was fun to get all the way here.
Yeah, it was so much fun. I had such a good time.
Even though we did lose.
I think the best part was being able to do things that I would have done before. You have no idea what to expect when you get to the challenges, and then be able to conquer it once you get there is just awesome.
I would love to go back and redo that last challenge, but I guess the semifinals just got the best of me.
I think they could use a little touch-up, don't you? You know? Bye, guys. It is disappointing when you lose, but just to make it to the semifinals is more than I could have asked for.
I do think I'm going to win because I'm just the most aggressive person here, and if we crash, oh man, we're crashing and you're going down hard.
Oh, what? When we got back to camp, Boomer's hint was a mountain bike with a helmet.
Mountain biking. No way. Yeah, for sure. It's ridiculous.
This is so important for me right now because if you don't win, it seems like you've done all this for nothing.
What? What is this? This is nice not mustache. Yeah, it is a nice mustache. I'm extremely happy to be at the 3rd challenge of the semifinals because now I'm just 1 step away from making it to the finals and beating Dimitri.
right, gentlemen, this is it. You win this challenge, you're going to the finals. It's called Circuit Breaker. You will compete head-to-head and race your bikes around this course, completing challenges at every station along the way. Every time you complete a challenge, you'll get a puzzle bag. At each station, you'll be required to break targets, untie knots, dig through the sand, use keys to open locks.
And then you can begin working on your puzzle.
First competitor to finish their puzzle will be moving on to the finals and be one step closer to being this year's Ultimate Adrenalite. Get on your bikes, get in position.
The part that has me most concerned right now is undoing the knots. But the fact that there's lots of spots to catch up in this course encourages me because it's not over till it's over.
I think Nano's gotten off his game a little bit from some of the stories he's heard about me, and I'll risk my body to do anything to win.
Whoever wins this challenge is going to the finals. You ready?
Yeah!
On the whistle! Nano's got some good speed coming into the first bend. Mark gets to his first station. Nano's arrived. Mark hits his first target. Nano gets his first. Nano hits his second. Mark hits his second target. There's the third and Mark's off. Nano not far behind. Mark drops his puzzles in his bucket, but he knocks it over. He has to get off his bike. Nano gets in the lead. Both competitors are all knotted up at stage 2, literally. Nano having a lot of trouble with his knots. Mark flying through this second stage. He grabs his bag and he's off to stage 3. Mark dropping off his puzzle pieces. That's 2. Mark's arrived at the sand. Nano's got a lot of catching up to do. Nano's got his knots free. He grabs his puzzle bag and he's off. Mark's got his puzzle bag. He grabs his bike and he's off. Come on, Nano, let's pick it up. You don't want to get lapped right now. Nano into stage 3 now. Mark's got a huge lead. He's lapped Nano. Nano's got his puzzle bag. He grabs it and he's back in this race. Mark having lots of trouble with those keys. Nano dropping his puzzle in his bucket. He's off to stage 4. Mark watches a huge lead disappear. What a comeback by Nano. It's all tied up at stage 4. This season's Ultimate Adrenalite will celebrate here at the Walt Disney World Resort in Florida.
The adventure for 4 includes 6 adrenaline-packed days of thrills and spills at all 4 theme parks and 2 water parks, plus wicked Disney accommodations and return airfare. When it's time to celebrate a win, Walt Disney World is the place to be.
Awesome! Nano's off to stage 4. Mark watches a huge lead disappear. Nano comes pedaling in. It's all tied up at stage 4. Nano gets to his locks. He throws a key in. Trying another key. Oh, look at this! Nano rips through stage 4. He's ahead of Mark now. Nano's got his second win and he's flying around the bend. Nano makes his way over the speed bumps. Mark's got his bag free. And he's off. Nano using his hatchet. Mark around the bend. And Mark's here. It's all tied up. It's anybody's game. Mark chopping away at that rope. Now Mark starting to place it together. Nano's half done. Mark just under half.
Need another side piece.
Nano thinking he's lost a piece. Here's your chance, Mark. No, he's good.
Okay.
Nano's only got a few more pieces to go. Nano, one more piece. That's it. Nano's moving on.
This feels amazing. I don't even know what to say. I just can't stop smiling.
Good job, buddy.
Thank you. I had hoped and dreamed to eventually make it to the finals, but now I'm there, and I don't know, it's so crazy. It's insane.
Probably one of the most frustrated I've ever been in my life. To do all this work, and I have nothing to show for it. Absolutely nothing. Got my spotlight, and I couldn't do anything.
Great race out there. Mark, you're probably one of the toughest competitors I've ever seen. Don't hang your head. You deserve to be in these semifinals. Congratulations, Nano.
Thank you.
Not only are you this week's winner, but you're going to the finals. Great job. Head back to camp, you two.
Hey man, good job.
Thanks.
That was tough.
It was. I'm so disappointed because this is just another time in my life I've come second and not won at all. And
Alright, well,
see ya.
see you later.
Luck in the finals.
Thank you.
Want to see your picture right here? Gonna beat
right.
Dimitri.
I will.
Nano, he's a great competitor. He was down and he came back to win it. That's one of the hardest things to do. That's why I'm sitting here with no medal.
Well, Nano, you did it again. You showed a strong sense of balance and dropped the bucket. Your speed and strength made you victorious in Pathfinder, and you rode all over your competition in Circuit Breaker. Now you're coming back to compete in the finals, and you're one step closer to being this year's Ultimate Adrenalite. Go ahead, put your picture across from Dimitri. You deserve it.
I think my chances are really good. I've had a lot of support from fellow competitors. A lot of them just telling me to go on and win the whole thing, and it gives me the feeling that I can do anything, and I'm ready for the finals.
Next time, it's the best of the best. It's Nano versus Dimitri.
Down.
We'll see. And now that it's the finals, it's gonna step up, it's gonna get harder.
There's no way that I came this far, having some Nano kid beat me in the end.
It's our most intense challenge ever, but only one will walk away as this year's Ultimate Adrenalite. This week's semi-finalist winners will receive a Nikon Coolpix digital camera courtesy of Best Buy and a Team Kayak Adventure trip courtesy of Wilderness Tours.